What's up guys, I'm Ryan Bossery from RyWire, and today we are back at Eimer Engineering. We are checking on the batteries, and it's my third time here, and the stuff's moving actually really quick, so I'm super happy and excited to see the car done. So let's take a look at it. Here she is. In the back here, Chris finalized the welding right here. So this rear battery tray is now officially complete, bolted to the car. All we have to do is just pretty much put the batteries in this area and secure them down. Pretty easy. And then let's take a look at the engine bay. So we got pretty much everything starting to get filled in here. You can see he's been welding it up for me. That was something that I kind of threw at him last minute, and he said, yeah, I can handle that. So that was super cool. Everything's kind of plated off. So you can see like the back side is welded. You guys can see that. All right, here, just kind of stitched in, and then we'll use seam sealer to kind of finalize that. Here's the front battery. He's gonna knock this out. This one's actually gonna be done today. And if you guys can see back in here, this is kind of the beginnings of the rear front, I guess we can call it, battery. So it's gonna be the battery that's in the tunnel. And then there's gonna be another one here, sideways. And then there's gonna be two more like this in the engine bay. So this car is gonna be jam-packed with batteries. There is very little real estate, so we're just doing whatever we can. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. It's real quick. I just wanted to show you where we're at. This is the third day visit, and I think on pickup day it's probably going to be tomorrow or the next. So I just want to thank Chris Eimer for knocking this out super quick, and that was the goal, is to just get it in, get it out. So thanks. What's up guys, it's Ryan Bossery from RyWire, and today we are on our final visit at Eimer Engineering to pick up the car. So let's have a quick look at what's going on. Got the trailer ready for the pickup, and the car is finally finished. So back doesn't really look too much different because it was pretty much done last time that I showed you guys. And there's some evidence of some battery trays inside the car now. It's kind of poking out just a little bit. And here's what we got. So the front beam of the car has a battery in the front. And if you guys notice, there is very little room here for my air conditioning. That's gonna kind of be a problem. There is like literally just like an inch or so for the air to go through and up. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. I may have to do something with this panel, perforated, or I'm not really sure yet. So we're working with something new, and we're trying to fit batteries in a car that was never designed for batteries. So it is definitely gonna have its issues. Also, I was trying to get this battery tray to sit much lower, so the batteries would be more tucked into the engine bay, but unfortunately that wasn't really doable. The batteries are there again, too big and too square for our engine bay that has rounded edges. So there's basically a tray here, and then below this there's another box, and then there's another tray extending out. So it's basically like actually a T-shaped tray underneath this big flat square one. So that's pretty much how we're looking. I'm gonna spend today mocking up some batteries. You can see Chris plated off the engine bay with all the holes that we're not using. We will be using air conditioning, so AC is still open. See the firewall, a little bit of sun glare, but you can see that he definitely got it started for the body shops. They have to do not as much work. All right, so overall pretty happy with how the boxes came out, and next step is to just get this car back to my shop. I'm gonna go over a bunch of mocking up and things that I gotta do. Today is Monday, and I'm hoping on Wednesday morning I'm gonna drop off the car to LTMW and have Long and his guys get the car painted. So it's gonna be a pretty crazy next couple days because there's a lot of stuff that I need to document, measure, measuring for wiring, measuring for other fabrication, little things that we have to do on our side. And yeah, it's gonna be a mission, so I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Thanks. All right, guys. So I'm back at the shop, working late tonight. I'm trying to get the car to LTMW tomorrow for paint. Been talking to Long from LT for a while, and it looks like Wednesday's the day, and it's Tuesday night. So working late on the car, trying to get it kind of prepped for paint. I'm taking all the miscellaneous stuff off the car, and I'm just trying to account for everything that I may or may not need for the body, and for paint, and figuring out where I stand with everything. So let me show you guys kind of what I'm looking at. So I got this car back from fabrication from Eimer Engineering about a day and a half ago, and it doesn't look too terribly different probably than when it was dropped off. What I've spent a lot of time doing is like mocking up things, mocking up for like the high voltage box, trying to figuring out like where things are actually gonna end up being placed. You can see we had a tonneau cover that we're mocking up, so we're gonna run a tonneau on this. I like the tonneau because it's actually gonna give us more room back here. The batteries stand pretty high, and there's like a converter that we're going to be running, the charger. So there's a charger and a DC to DC that are built in, and that thing's going to just be kind of like hanging out above on top of the batteries. And then on the sides, I'm going to have BMSs on either side of this box. And I think I'm going to be mounting my PDM here, and then I'm going to have the high voltage box in this area that's cut out. It's going to be kind of like a teardrop shaped, like step down tray. So then I can enter some connectors and stuff under the chassis. That's kind of the idea. Kind of hard to visualize, but that's sort of what I'm working with right now. I just like pulled some of the stuff off. Like you can see, like the tail lights are off, and like pulled the doors off, and like everything is kind of, but then put like the fenders on, right? So I'm going to kind of transport the car. It's easier, I guess, when I tow it to have the fenders on the car. I'm just kind of, like I said, pulled everything kind of out of the car, and I'm just trying to get it ready to go for LTMW in the morning. So yeah, the last 2 days have been pretty crazy. I've just been kind of like throwing stuff onto the car. Like for example, I put a battery in the car, and I go, okay, is this gonna clear? Is this gonna work? It is. Okay, cool, on to the next thing. So also trying to find stuff, so I'm like trying to get like headrests and like random things to check for clearances, etc. And I don't have all that stuff, so I've been just kind of going over to Belade next door and going, hey, I need this, I need this, I need this. So we realized there was a bunch of stuff that we need to order, so we actually jumped online, used eBay, and we also used the Honda dealership like website, just like hondaparts.com or whatever, and we just bought all the miscellaneous stuff, trims, moldings, windows. This so far has been an expensive build. Like, it's been pretty crazy, but just when you're this deep, it's like you just have to keep pressing forward. So we're just going full bore, and I am doing my darndest to stay late tonight and get it ready for the paint shop tomorrow. So wish me luck. Peace. What's up, guys? Ryan Bossert from RyWire, and today I am dropping the S2000 off at LTMW. They're going to be doing all of my paint and body work. I'm super excited, but I have something very interesting to share with you guys. I literally just got a text from Ravi from CSF Radiators on my way here towing the car, and he said that SEMA is officially canceled. So it's pretty crazy news. It's kind of like an interesting feeling, because I felt like that it was going to be a true SEMA crunch trying to get it done in time. And yeah, I guess it's sort of a relief, but then I really wanted that pressure to get the car finished and get it done and driving. So with that news, I don't know, I'm kind of torn right now. It's very, very weird. So let me show you guys real quick what we're looking at and what I'm dropping off my car looking like. All right, so I have some brand new Honda parts. This is a rear deck lid, like a trunk, brand new in the box. I got a brand new rear bumper, and I got some Belade Sports fenders from Vicari Design. So those are brand new. They're like 30 millimeter over metal fenders. Here's one right here. You can see it's pretty aggressive, but not too aggressive that it's like not a wide body or anything specifically. And that's pretty much the car. So Long from LTMW is going to take care of me. He's going to get the car painted. I let him know about SEMA being canceled, and yeah, we're all kind of like don't really know what to say, but it's gonna get done nonetheless. All right, so that's pretty much a wrap for today. Dropping off the car. I got a bunch of stuff that I need to do, wiring and electronics wise. I'm making a high voltage box out of some folded aluminum, and when that's ready, I'm gonna start laying in a bunch of like contactors and all of our high voltage relays. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. I can't wait to show you guys all that and start wiring this car. All right, peace out.